Was good. So one of the biggest lies out there is student loans can't be removed from a credit report. And if you want results like this, or even like this, student loans can be removed from your credit report as long as you know the FCRA. And if student loans is holding you back from purchasing your house, I'm going to show you what you need to do to get these student loans removed from your credit report once and for all. So you already know what time it is. Let's get right into it. So the key to removing student loans off your credit report, I basically broke it down into 7 different steps. And the first step you need to do is have the end in mind. And when I say the end in mind is, what do you really want? And the goal is to remove student loans off your credit report if you're trying to buy a house, because the student loan is holding you back from actually getting that house. So what you need to do is, after you identify and have the end in mind, step number 2 is analyzing your credit report. Most people are looking at Credit Karma, which is TransUnion and Equifax, but you need to pay attention to Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, because when it's time to buy a house, what's going to happen is the mortgage lender is going to actually look at all 3 credit reports. So you want to identify what's going on all 3 credit reports. So identify what's really going on your credit report. So I always say second step is analyzing your credit report. So what you need to do is once you analyze your credit report, you're going to check every student loan on your credit report and see if it's basically reported correctly. According to the FCRA, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, everything has to be 100% accurate. And once you understand that everything has to be 100% accurate, then you understand that anything can be removed off your credit report based off of if everything's not reported accurate, right? So what you want to do is look at the account number, look at the open date, look at the balance, look at the date of last activity, look at the account number, look at the account name. Make sure everything is reported 100% accurate on each credit report, right? Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. Make sure everything is reported correctly, line item by line item by line item, right? And you just want to make sure everything is 100% accurate. What if it's not? All you're going to do is just highlight it, circle it, and just make a mental note that this account is not reported accurately. And how you basically get this credit report is going to be a link in the description, so you can go ahead and download it for $1, and you're going to get a tri-merge credit report and seeing line item by line item by line item on a credit report and seeing what's really going on your credit report. So step number 3, after you identify or analyze your credit report, step number 3 is clean up your personal information. So every student loan that you have on your credit report is attached to your name and an address, right? And what you want to do is detach that information. So if you have an old address, or those old addresses, just think about to where you're actually applying for these student loans, and just get those addresses removed off your credit report. This is going to make it much easier for the accounts to get deleted off your credit report. So if you clean up your personal information and only have one name and have a new address and don't have no work history, it's going to be much easier for you to get this account removed off your credit report. And it's really simple to get this cleaned up. All you have to do is just call in Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, and just basically say, I don't live here no more, get this account removed, or move this address and these names. It's not my correct name. You can send in a copy, whatever you have to do. All you got to do is write a personal information letter and just say, this is my name, this is my address, and remove all these inaccurate addresses and names off my credit report. And it's really that simple. It's not going to be a long time. It's going to take 24 to 72 hours to actually get those items deleted off your credit report. So step number 4, what you want to do is suppress the snitches, right? Hush the snitches up. You don't even know about LexisNexis, CoreLogic, SageStream, Innovest. All these people are snitching on you to the credit bureau. So what you want to do is just hush them up, and it's simple. All you got to do is just Google LexisNexis, suppress LexisNexis, suppress CoreLogic, suppress SageStream, suppress Innovest. And after you suppress the snitches, they're not going to be able to verify your information with them. So what the credit bureaus do is they basically reach out to the data aggregators that are collecting your information and have a lot of information on you, and they just reach out to them to basically get the information that they need to basically verify your account. So what you're doing is you clean up your credit, you clean up your information. Now you're suppressing the snitches. Next, what you want to do is actually send in this secret letter, right? You're going to set up the credit bureaus with this secret letter. That link is going to be in the description for you to get for free, right? So after you set the credit bureaus up, what's going to happen is they have to check every piece of information on that account. So they have to do a proper investigation. And if they don't do a proper investigation, the account is liable for deletion, right? So all you have to do is just send this letter in, basically put every account that you analyze, all those student loans on this credit report. And basically what's going to happen is you're going to tell them to check every piece of information on that account and delete if it's not reported correctly, right? And that's going to be that simple. What's going to happen is within 30 to 45 days, you're going to send it to you're going to send it to Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, and you're going to send it certified. And what's going to happen is after 30 to 45 days, you're going to get results back. Either the account's going to get removed or the account's going to get updated or verified. And if it's updated or verified, basically what you need to do is use those results, because we know that the account wasn't properly verified or properly updated, because we saw on step number 2 that we analyzed our credit report and saw that the information wasn't reported correctly. So we're just going to use that as leverage to get the account deleted. And this is when you actually dispute, right? You're going to be disputing off of facts. So you're going to say basically, how did you properly verify this account at the open date, the date of last activity, the payment history is not reported correctly on each credit bureau, right? So how did you properly verify that if all this is wrong? Delete this account immediately, because you can't go back on your word. So this is how you set the credit bureaus up. So that's step number 6. Step number 7 is, we know that it's not going to happen on the first round or the second round. We have to be relentless. We have to go all in. So what you want to do is every single month, every 30 to 45 days, send a letter in. Just put a reminder on your phone to actually send a letter out to actually get this account removed, because step number 7 is going all in, being relentless, going after your dreams, going after your goals, improving your credit. And it's that simple. After you being relentless and doing what you have to do consistently and going back and forth with the credit bureaus, and what you're going to do is just follow up the CFPB, the FTC, and the BBB, right? And you're just going to use those letters as leverage to get those accounts removed if they're not coming off on the first or second round. And it's that simple. A 7-step process. It's not that hard. All you gotta do is just take your time and just do the work, right? And if you have any questions or any comments, put your questions in the comments, or join my free group, or just reach out to me, a scheduled call, and see how we can help you get to your ultimate goal. Thank you for watching this video. Hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the other side of good credit.